Looking forward to coming back to work today?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was.
I couldn't wait. I was like a kid on Christmas. I love it. I love this place. I love being here. I love doing this job. I love our listeners. I just love it. And I was just like, let's go. I couldn't wait. Woke up this morning like this. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Like, that's how I feel about it. So that's me. I'm a 10. You were a...
Yeah, I'm up here in 10. Missed y'all.
I don't care about you guys. I just like the job.
Yeah.
I get it because I saw you. But Amy, you're at my house.
Well, I missed what we do.
Eddie,
This is what we do.
We talk, but I mean, mine's a 5 because like I want to retire so bad,
Yeah.
and I love being off, but being home with 4 kids is a lot.
So
like
10, 9, 5. What are you, Lunchbox?
2.
Okay.
2. Yeah.
You just did not want to come back at all?
Well, no, there was a little bit of me like, this is just stupid. But then I was like,
what was stupid?
Vacation.
Oh, got it.
But then at the same time, I'm like,
you want to go back to work?
Anything beats work.
He also, it doesn't though. He also had a rough vacation. We'll talk about it later. Yeah.
So that's why I was like, I mean.
But also, you don't like coming to work anyway, really?
Correct.
Yeah.
Because when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh, what a beautiful
I'm
day.
not either
I'm
about
like,
waking
oh my
up.
gosh, we got to go.
You got to do what?
Got to go stress, man.
Okay.
Our job is not stressful.
Stress, man.
So Arkansas Keith, my stepdad, worked at a sawmill his whole life. Your dad,
contractor? He repaired and remodeled houses.
Right.
CNC repair and remodeling.
Shout out.
But I'm saying you could be doing that.
Yeah.
Do you think you'd like that better than this?
No. Well, I mean, he was his own boss and just, made his own hours.
You were going to say he chilled.
He chilled when he wanted to. He worked when he wanted to.
Would you rather do that or this?
I'll probably this.
Is it close?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
I mean, because he tried to teach me, when I was a kid.
I was going to say, can he repair anything?
And I was like, man, Dad, I don't need to know that crap.
You mean Lunchbox?
And
or Lunchbox's dad?
Oh, my dad can. He'll build you a house.
I know Lunchbox's dad is very skilled and talented.
Right.
Well, he used to frame houses, and then when we were born, he fell off one of the houses, and he's like, I got to do something different.
Oh no!
Remember when he was Santa Claus and got in trouble?
No, he wasn't Santa Claus, but there was a Santa Claus with his exact same name that was accused of touching kids.
Oh.
And the news called our house and said, "Hey, is this
Santa there?"
And he goes, "This is him." He goes,
"Oh."
He goes, "Are you still planning on being Santa again this year?" And he's like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Yeah, with the accusations coming out." And we're like, "Huh?" And then you turn on the 5 o'clock news, and there's my dad's name.
But not your dad's name.
But not my dad.
Right,
some other guy.
Well, I'm glad we're back, everybody.
Yeah, man, that was a bad one.
That was a tough one, yeah. Time for the news.
Bobby's Big
Stories.
This one's tough. A guy on a flight noticed as he's flying there was a weird smell. It could not, it wasn't even like somebody passing gas on a flight, because that happens too, because people feel the freedom to do that because you can't really trace it on a flight.
That's why I do it.
Yeah. So he's like, man, something is not right. He's like smelling his bat, nothing. So what happened was, it turned out a previous passenger had some sort of medical episode, like some sort of hemorrhage, and there was all this blood under his seat.
Oh my.
What?
And a cleaning crew forgot to clean it up. They did not see it.
No.
They were on, it was a big like Boeing 777. It was just like a normal plane. And so then he's like, I think something ain't right. And they found it. And then the flight attendant gave him wet wipes. It was like, here you go, you can clean that up.
What? The blood?
You're gonna give me.
And the hemorrhage was so bad, it was human blood mixed with poop.
No.
It was on a flight to Boston. The passenger had survived. The captain of the flight had requested the area be cleaned. So it was all there, and they just forgot to do it.
Wait, a hemorrhage is an hemorrhoid?
I don't know.
No.
Cut.
It's like if you have a brain hemorrhage. I'm going to say it's like an explosion in the brain. So it could be a hemorrhage somewhere. Just imagine an explosion.
Okay.
In your body, blood, apparently poop. So it had to be like down there somewhere.
Yeah.
That's from CNN, but that's what the smell was. And if look, I'm a doctor, but of letters. So when I say an explosion, that was me just trying to even make it simple for me. A hemorrhage is if a blood vessel ruptures, and rupture to me is more than just like it's busted. Rupture is like, it's when there's a bunch of blood that is escaping from a ruptured vessel, an explosion for us.
Okay.
For me. Okay.
Well, what does he get? Like free flights for?
I don't think he gets crap.
Oh.
He did get crap with blood, but I don't think he gets. Yeah. Next up, more chaos in the skies from Daily Mail. A drunk passenger on a flight to the Caribbean smashed a bottle and stabbed another passenger with it.
What?
That's
This is like
intense.
1950s bar brawl.
Yeah.
Passengers on a British Airways flight to the Caribbean who witnessed a man smash a wine bottle and stab a fellow passenger have slammed the airline for providing him with unlimited alcohol and failing to intervene when he harassed women on board. Shaken onlookers claimed a large group of men spent hours loudly partying with an endless supply of alcohol. Shocking footage shows the moment that the brawl broke out and, I mean, that's what they do in those bar fights.
Break the bottle.
And then go stabby.
Come on.
From the Daily Mail. And this is not in my pile, but I was going to bring it up in case you guys saw it. The woman who said she saw the lizard man on the flight.
No, I didn't watch the video.
Did you see it written about though?
Yeah.
So she's on a flight and she's yelling the whole way up. He's not human. He's a lizard man. And they escort her off the flight. And the video went viral. And she's like, everybody look. It's hilarious. The whole plane, because she's basically in the front, turns around and looks at this poor guy who's got to be like, I'm not really a lizard, unless he really was a lizard man. But now there have been a lot of stories come out after that some people are claiming maybe she had something to drink. Some people are claiming.
Yeah, maybe.
Or
Sounds like it.
Something else.
Yeah, so, but it was a really viral story. You should watch her. She's flipping out. And then Carrot Top, the comedian, was on the flight talking about it too.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's funny.
She was like, lizard man. A couple celebrating their anniversary in Costa Rica, they were stranded with no money because what happened was Uber accidentally charged them $30,000 for a single ride. So it eventually got reversed, but they had no money for 4 days because it took 4 days to reverse it. So they're just in a foreign country with nothing.
Yeah, they probably maxed out your credit card, so you can't use that again.
Yep. She says her bank told her the charge was able to bypass security measures due to a travel notice she had placed on her card. Uber, when contacted, said she got to go to the bank. So the bank, it was a whole ordeal. So they were there for 3-4 days
Wow.
with no money at all. That's from Boing Boing, my favorite site. Stalled ride strands passengers upside down for more than 4 hours.
Oh, the roller coaster.
Oh, no.
And the blood in your head.
Oh, yeah. Think about that.
I think you'd probably have to try to like take your arms and at least pull your head to be horizontal.
Yeah, and just think you get a trip to the amusement park, you're only going to spend 1 day and you spend 4 hours on one ride. Oh, terrible.
But that's not the worst
No,
part.
that's not the worst part. It's hanging upside down when it's 4 hours.
About?
Yeah, I'm just saying you won't even
It's-
get to ride the other rides.
No, that's not the worst part. The worst part is having to hang upside down for 4 hours and you're like,
Yeah.
because it's one of those, it's inside the loop of the upside down roller coaster and they're hanging upside down inside the loop.
That's so scary.
So there's a video and the track malfunctioned. And I'm worried if the track malfunctions here, is it going to malfunction and let me go as well? And am I going to fall? Firefighters from multiple towns had to come in to rescue them. All the passengers were brought down safely. It was mechanical failure, of course. That ride had recently been inspected by the state of Wisconsin, but they were upside down for more than 4 hours.
Is that the same one where it looked like there was a crack?
Yes, did you see that one?
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Well, and it
There
was only discovered because a dad was taking video.
Wait,
Yeah.
same one?
There was a crack
Not
on
the different one? I
Different.
didn't see this one.
There was a crack on a roller coaster beam, like a pole that holds it together. And a dad happened to be filming the ride, and he was.
I'm looking at it now.
That's crazy.
my
And he's watching his video back of the roller coaster. He's like, that
What's
looks
that?
like a crack.
North Carolina?
And
That
so-
is a
And like,
that's a break. That's a fracture.
The
one of
cart
his-
goes by and it like totally stretches. Like it could totally break.
Yeah.
And so he's the one that said, hey guys, I found this crack in your roller coaster. And so they closed it the next
Bro.
day.
That sucks.
and I think one of his kids had ridden the ride like already 4 times that day when he noticed it.
You know, that's the news. Thank you.
Those were Bobby's Big
Stories.
Luke Combs, Fast Car, Bobby Bone Show. 877-77 Bobby. Would love to hear from you. I asked the guys to give me a line about their vacation. Theirs are so negative. I know yours wasn't negative. So I just want to do the negative first.
I
Okay.
thought mine was kind of positive.
And
Mine wasn't any positive.
Eddie's yours sucked. Lunchbox's yours sucked. I mean, I feel bad for you.
It was terrible.
Lunch, you go first.
Florida is the devil.
That was his headline. Florida.
Yeah. 3 years in a row, Florida sucks for vacation. 3 years ago, my son got put in the hospital with RSV for 6 days. Last year, second day there, one of my kids fell in the shower. Same kid. Busted his head open, had to get staples, so couldn't swim anymore. This year, second day, I wake up, 102.8 temperature.
You think Florida's the reason?
Florida is the reason.
You're always sick, though.
We go to
Yeah,
Florida.
you're sick here every third day.
Nope. I wake up and I'm like, I eat breakfast. I don't feel too good. 3 days. Had to lay in bed because I was sick.
I'm sorry about that. That does stink.
I do feel like that could happen in any state, though.
Yeah.
But it just seems to happen in Florida. RSV, 6 days hospital. Staples, Florida.
But the Staples thing especially was just an accident in a bathtub that could have been anywhere.
It was 1 year to the day that he checked into the hospital for RSV.
Yeah.
Like 1 year to the day. That is unbelievable.
But he was probably sick before he got to Florida, and that's when it happened.
But the stitches part happened a year later.
Staples, yeah. And even when we were checking in the hospital, I said, "Oh, here we are 1 year ago again, huh?" And they didn't laugh, and I was like, "We're not even."
They don't really do that whenever someone's coming in. It's bloody.
Yeah, he had a big old hole in the back of his head, and then I just laid in bed for 3.5 days.
Did they have vacation without you?
Yep.
Of course they did.
And did you want them to?
No, I want them to be like, "Well, Dad can't go. Dad can't do anything. We should sit around and do nothing." But man,
Did they leave and you were just there sick by yourself?
They would leave. They'd come back. They'd stay there. They would grill. They would do whatever, and then they'd leave. And I was just holed up in the room, sweating and like gross and feeling terrible and drinking water, drinking Gatorade, not eating anything.
Yeah, we've been sick. We know all this part, what happens there, but that does stink. I'm sorry that happened to you.
So yeah, shout out Florida.
When did you get better?
I got better on like Thursday evening.
When did you get home?
Saturday.
So you had a full
evening.
day of being okay?
I had
That's
like
good.
2 days of, hey, like I had 1 day at the beginning and like 1.5 days at the end.
Well,
Sandwich.
yeah. At least it wasn't all
Just
that.
the meat you were sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eddie, why'd yours suck?
I went to Florida,
Oh, what do you know? Florida's the devil.
and I love the beach. I love the beach.
Oh,
We're going for a whole week.
You went to Florida on vacation once or two and you got COVID.
Corona Cove. He
Yeah.
couldn't go to Ray's bachelor party, but he'd go get COVID in Florida.
Eddie
But-
was the first one.
And that doesn't happen every time I go to Florida.
Okay.
So I go to Florida. We go to the beach. Man, I'm so excited. And when I go to the beach, I wake up at 5 in the morning every single day to go fishing at the beach. That's my thing. I love it. It's the crack of dawn. Third day we're there. I go outside to get my fishing stuff, and I look in the driveway, and I had parked my car on the street right in front of our house. And I look there, and I'm like, our car's not there. I had rented a brand new car.
Airbnb, how you can stay, yeah.
And I'm like, oh my goodness. They stole our car.
Florida, the devil.
Florida is the
Florida
devil.
stole your car, dude. The state of Florida stole your car.
Florida. I run
We're never
inside.
going back.
I run inside. I wake my wife up. I'm like, they stole our car. Our car is gone. She's like, what are you talking about? My wife jumps out of bed. We both run outside. We both look. It was parked right there. It's not there. Oh my goodness. They stole our car. I was like, you know what? What am I going to do? Call the cops right now? I'm just going to go fish. So I go. I'm like,
Wait. You thought your car was stolen?
I need an hour to decompress.
Okay.
I'm going to go fish. So I go and I see a tow truck sign, like right there on the side of the street. I'm like, let me just call it just in case. I call the number. I'm like, do you have this vehicle? Yes, sir, we have it. They towed our car.
So it was your fault.
Because apparently it's written nowhere in our agreement that if you park on the street overnight, they can tow your car. And
Florida is the
Florida,
devil,
man. Hey, here's the kicker though. So I go, how much is it going to be? $500.
What? Florida.
No.
$500.
That's crazy.
So then,
What state are we talking about again?
Florida.
Oh, man.
And then, so I go, fine, I'll go pick it up. It's about 45 minutes away. I'm like, what? The tow truck place is 45 minutes away? I drive 45 minutes.
How do you get there?
I get someone to take me because we're with another family.
Oh,
I get
good.
someone to take me. We show up. How much is it again? $500.
What?
Crazy. So I get my credit
Are there
card.
signs around the house that said you
No,
can't?
no.
He just said there was a tow truck sign. That's how he got the number.
Well, no. And
That's my point. And he said it wasn't in the house agreement for the Airbnb, but you did see a sign. I just feel like there's
sign
something.
just said like unauthorized parking. What do you call
What do you
this
think
number?
the sign's supposed to?
It was in the front of the neighborhood.
But did you have?
You are
Okay.
authorized to park there.
I thought I was.
Okay.
So
They
then,
should say that in the agreement. I agree.
I'm at the tow truck place. I'm like, all right, fine, $500. I get my credit card. And she goes, "You're not gonna like this.
Cash.
Oh no!
It's cash only." Oh, what are you talking about?
Have you never been towed before?
I mean, probably 20 years ago.
But I
What-
think
what-
they updated their system.
What state was it?
Florida.
It's the devil.
For the
I'm
record,
telling you.
She says it's okay though. There's an ATM machine next door. I'm like, fine. So I look at my wallet.
Do you have $500 cash? And
I can probably get it from my ATM.
but even then, sometimes the ATM doesn't even give that much cash.
Well, I probably have to do two transactions. It doesn't matter. I look at my wallet. I don't have my ATM card.
Oh, my
my
God.
wife
no.
has
oh
it
my
back
gosh!
home.
Oh my gosh! I forget what state.
Florida.
Oh, man, okay, yeah.
So I have to drive all the way
No,
back.
you don't just ask your buddy for it.
No, she didn't have money. She says I don't have a card on me either.
Oh my god.
So I had to go all the way back, 45 minutes
gosh.
to my house, get the card from my wife, drive to get. I spent 5 hours dealing with this ordeal, and I spent $500.
Did you catch any fish?
No, not a damn bite.
Man, if I just knew where I'm trying to.
I'll tell you where
Florida!
Florida.
No, dang. Okay, got it.
Never
Terrible,
going
man.
back, are you?
No, I'll go back.
I like Florida. I know.
Man.
I love Florida.
Me too.
I do
It's
too.
been pretty cool.
Devil.
Well, I'm sorry that happened to you
It
guys.
was terrible, man.
We went to Maine and New Hampshire. It was a great time. But we were grilling. You're never gonna believe this. I was in Florida, and no, I wasn't. I wasn't in Florida. I wasn't.
Did you get towed?
No. But
You get sick?
we have a new grill, and I'm not great on the grill, but I'm okay. And this grill's really easy. And so I was like, oh man, my wife was like, hey, we should grill. So we grilled something out the other day, just her and I. And then she's like, let's get the grill going again. No chance of rain. And so we like texted one couple. And so they came over with their parents, and I'm like, come over. It pours rain. I got drenched. I stayed out and grilled everything. It poured the whole time. And all I could think about, that was the rain coming from Florida.
It did rain in Florida, let me tell
It
you.
did rain in Florida.
Yeah. But that wasn't bad. My vacation was good. That's the only thing I had is it poured down rain while we were grilling. But other
Good
than
for
that-
you.
Yeah, and that was good. Amy, you?
We had a staycation, so I loved it. It was great. I didn't have to travel with 2 kids. I just feel like sometimes you don't think staying home is going to be good for your soul. And it was for us. We went to the lake. We had more meals like out, just kind of had fun, played more games together. So I feel like for me and Stashir and Stevenson, it was a really good time. And we normally go to Colorado every 4th of July. That's where we go. I've never been here before for the 4th, and it was really nice to just stay home because my sister came to visit us shortly after for her TV show. So there's no point in flying all the way to Colorado for like a day.
We went on the river on the 4th on a boat.
Did you float?
No, we went on a boat. It's not. It was the Cumberland, so you could take a boat.
Oh, yeah, the big river.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And so there's nobody out there on the 4th of July. Usually the 4th is just jam packed. If we gone to the lake, that'd have been the case. But we went out, surfed, and
You can get in that
Wake's
water?
yeah, we did.
I didn't know.
There were a couple every time. Can WD-40 here and there. But other than that,
Yeah, for sure.
well, I grew up in water like that sometimes. That was all good by me. But yeah, we did that, and that was good. I forgot about that.
We should have stayed in town then.
Did it last.
I mean, it's hey, don't underestimate it. I do though from tubing.
Oh,
I
you came over.
tubed.
You came over too. Like we did.
yeah.
We had a storm.
That was the day we lost power.
Dude, we were up. There was a storm that hit, and it was just a rainstorm, not grill storm, but like 4 or 5 days before that. We have a massive tree in our front yard. Lightning and wind hit it. Gone.
Whoa.
Like it broke in 2 huge places. Luckily, it didn't fall on the house. And so then we had to have somebody come and remove the whole tree from our front yard.
Dang.
Because the storm hit. We didn't have power for 24 hours or so, and we're okay. Guys, don't GoFundMe.
Yeah,
Don't start.
I was
Don't,
like,
I'm
you
okay.
okay?
I don't need to
All
GoFundMe.
You need cash?
But it was annoying. But for 24 hours. But yeah, we lost rest in peace. We lost a tree.
Wow.
A whole tree. And then Amy didn't have power either, and we lived close, so they just came over, and so we just all hung out. But it was like Abe Lincoln. We were straight candlelight.
Log cabin and stuff?
Except for Stashira my daughter was the only one with a little charger thing, like a Mophie. What are those called?
Yeah,
Portable
I needed to hit.
chargers.
I was like, sure, how much for a hit?
So she was the only one with charge, and everyone was borrowing it. We couldn't find it for a minute, and I thought, oh my gosh, Bobby kept it.
No, I got
Wow.
blamed for
Come
I got
on.
blamed for keeping the charger, and I put it in her. We gave them some gifts that we had at the house for Amy's son and daughter that we hadn't seen in a little bit, so we gave them the gifts, and they had bags, and I put the Mophie in Stashira's bag, And all of a sudden I get a text back, do you have my charger? No, I don't have your charger. Yes, you do. We know you don't have power and you stole my charger.
I knew
was
it 'cause
in the bag.
Bobby can't stand being below 80%. And I was
Oh,
like,
it drive me crazy.
oh gosh, he maybe just held
Stole
on
it.
to it.
Well, I'm sorry Florida was rough for you guys.
Yeah,
Maybe
man.
good staycation.
Yeah, no,
Had
I
a
love
good little trip too.
I recommend it.
Yeah, and if you missed me talking about going to New Hampshire and Maine, it's on the podcast. The whole podcast gets loaded when the show is over. Just go search for The Bobby Bone Show on iHeartRadio or wherever you listen to your podcasts. How many sides to a story?
Oh, three.
Three.
There's
Right.
the one person one, person two, and then the real story.
Yes. And I'm going to say that before I even read you this story. It's not the greatest look for Carly Pearce. And I saw it while it was happening. I laughed. I thought it was hilarious. Because even the little town was like griping at her. So there were storms. Let me just read you the blog before I give my personal thoughts. Because I was watching it while it was happening, and I was like, is this what's actually happening right this second, like an hour and a half north? So Jeffersonville, Indiana has issues with Carly Pearce over her last-minute cancellation of a concert due to inclement weather and the $75,000 fee she was paid and contractually not obliged to return. Carly said the decision to cancel was made in consultation with the town and that she was never asked to return the performance fee. After the cancellation, multiple Jeffersonville officials offered public statements. Mayor Mike Moore called the situation disheartening, and a city attorney stating the city is disappointed in Carly Pearce's decision. Officials also claim that Carly Pearce's team refused to reschedule the date, at least initially. And some fans pointed out Taylor Swift started a show in Cincinnati affected by the same weather system an hour early and was able to fulfill the appearance. Reports are the singer is now returning the money, though there is still a they said, she said aspect to the whole thing, with both sides saying anything that went down, they are saying differently from each other. That's from WHAS 11 ABC. There is an act of God clause in contracts that if you can't do it and it storms and everybody's there, we still pay you. The thing is, the weather never got bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
It potentially just could have.
It potentially might have, and then Taylor. I saw Taylor announce too. Hey, guys, I'm coming on an hour early so we can get in before the storm. I think the weather got bad later. But Taylor right up the road was like, massive show. Was like, hey, Twitter, hey guys, we're gonna start an hour early, so get there so we can get the show in. And then I wish I had the tweet from the town because they like were giving it to Carly Pearce. And then people were like, it never even rained. Like, why don't you have the show? You could have gone on early. You could have got, and then apparently she kept the money too, which is hilarious.
But now she's
giving it back, I think,
Got
because
it.
that's a bad PR move. The town also claimed they asked if she would come back at another time and perform a makeup show, and she declined.
Oh, no. It gets worse.
That's so funny. Again, there are three sides of the story,
Right,
but the
but
side that I was watching while it was happening, I was like, this is not good for Carly Pearce as it was happening.
Because I'm like, yeah, did she address that part? Like, she say, actually, I said, I can't pick a date at this time, or maybe later.
Carly made a statement, and she felt there was considerable misinformation about the issue. After the decision was made to pull the plug on her performance, Pearce says her and her team were offered final payment for the show on site, which is industry standard, but declined to accept the payment. Additionally, the advance deposit is in the process of being returned. That's what's up. Hilarious. The show could have happened.
I mean,
Because it did. I mean, and I think the Taylor thing hurts too because Taylor made it happen.
Yeah.
well, they said
A much bigger show, same weather system. It's the storm that knocked a tree down at my house. But it just came so much later. What do you see, Lunchbox?
They said, unfortunately, Carly Pearce refused the city's
Oh, this
request
is it. Sorry, I'm sorry. Start
to
over.
take her.
Start over.
This is the tweet?
Yeah. He
They
found it.
said, unfortunately, Carly Pearce refused the city's request for her to take the stage early as a way to get the show in and avoid the weather. Oh, man. And
I thought there was something else on there too.
well, it's just like the city is disappointed in Carly Pearce's decision. And I'm trying to scroll through them if they have any more tweets. But that they asked her to go on early. She said, nah.
She's like, nah, we're good. Again, three sides, guys.
Yeah.
Well, did she have plans earlier?
What?
She probably want to go to the Taylor show.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I got to wait to get out of this. Go watch Taylor now. Let's do a Scuba Steve Suggests. Scuba's our
Here we
executive
go.
producer.
Oh,
He gets
boy.
to pick the bit. We just do the bit regardless, blindly. Scuba Steve, how are you?
Pretty good, man. This is a really good one, though. This involves everyone here on the show, and you have a chance to win $650 million.
Okay.
Oh.
How was your vacation, by the way?
It was nice. My family's back in San Francisco, so I'm lonely for the next 3 weeks.
Oh, they're gone.
They're gone, yeah. So I'm happy to be back and see people again. So
Oh, he's
So
been
you
loving
were at
life.
home by yourself?
I've been at home by myself all week, just doing nothing.
Why don't you text me? I was here for most of the week.
Oh yeah, I was just like watching TV and movies and things.
But do you like that? Where you have it?
I kind of liked the alone
Okay.
time. Yeah, I didn't mind it. I went to the gym. It was nice.
I saw you going back to the gym for the first time in years.
First time in 2 years, almost 3 years. Yeah.
Don't go too hard because you'll be so sore and you'll be like, I don't like this, and you'll stop going.
Well, it's too late. I already got really sore, but I'm still gonna go though. I'm not giving up on it.
Okay. All right. What is your bit?
So my thing is the Powerball jackpot is tonight.
Oh.
It's the 9th largest in history. I want to bring back Scuba's Lucky Balls. All I need is $20 from everyone on the show to put it in, and we have a chance to win $650 million tonight.
Of course, I'm in. I'm gonna
half
I
contribute.
don't want to be in, but now that he said it, I have to do it because if I don't do it,
And we
you
win.
win.
Yeah.
Well, you said in the past that if it's over $500 million, you'll entertain the offer. So we're well over that.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
$20.
He doesn't sound so excited. It's a lot of freaking money.
No.
We feel like you
I
kind
know.
of trapped us.
I just don't. I don't like you taking credit for the lottery. I am the lottery person.
You're
but
terrible at it. Every time we play with you, we lose,
That's
we
true.
lose,
That's
we lose,
true.
we lose more.
Maybe we should do the bit with the scratch offs, but Scuba gets the tickets the next time.
I'm down for that too. But this is immediate though. This is big money.
Big money. Okay.
I'm in. Of course, I'm in. But it is Lunchbox's
who's
lottery
not-
pool.
No, Scuba's
No.
Lucky Balls.
No,
He's
Scuba's
getting
Lucky
them.
Balls.
Who's
Okay, here we
getting
go.
who is not in? Mike's not in. Good for you. Smart play.
Smart.
Morgan, are you in?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. Ray?
In.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mike, you're the only one.
We're all
dude.
in. Just
You're still good?
All right.
oh.
Okay.
Well, if we win the
no.
big amount, I'll give Mike $1 million. I'll shave some off.
You're saying
Really?
that right now.
Yeah,
well, then
'cause
I don't even want to play, and I'll just take the $1 million.
Exactly.
Well, it's too late. You guys are already in.
Wait. You'll give him $1 million out of your portion.
Out of my portion,
Thank
yes.
you.
He
Yeah,
works
yeah.
hard. He deserves it.
You ain't getting crap of mine.
Okay.
Okay.
Scuba's
Give her a
Lucky
wave
Balls.
goodbye.
We'll give you the cash.
Okay,
All right,
cool.
there it is. Thank you, Scuba.
You're welcome.
The only problem is he doesn't have Venmo. Gosh.
No, you
Oh.
got to give him cash.
Dang it, I
Cash
was-
only.
Oh, I just pulled up Venmo.
Sorry.
So, sorry, money not gone. Yeah.